I know your address. I will fucking take you out one by one. So, just telling you.
It's not illegal to watch porn with your kid.
Because my daughter was a flirt, I wanted to make sure that he wouldn't get turned on by my daughter being a flirt. There's nothing wrong with that.
By the way, it's not illegal to watch porn with your kid. Just saying. It's not really a CPS issue. I'd rather stand on my head and spit fucking wooden nickels. Phoenix gets laid, so...
That's why when I go real life on them, then they'll see what it's like.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
Your dick must be so fucking small that it hides behind your balls or something.
I will hold every creator that you're in responsible who all have young kids.
Ovaries are kind of like balls.
Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. You get your info from One Win. Yeah, please do. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page. Go to One Wins page.
Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
Their kids are fair game. And it doesn't matter whose kid it is, whether you're involved or not, because kids are fair game.
I'm not apologizing for it.
We'll take down every single one of them.
Fucking cunt, she's just a loser. What a fucking cunt. If she was in front of me, I would bash her through the fucking wall, then I would rape her and see how does it feel, bitch? Oh my god.
Because if you were on fire, I wouldn't even fucking piss on you. I would laugh my ass off at you. Literally. Laugh my fucking ass off and I would watch your ass fucking burn. I might even smoke a cigarette and ignite it even fucking more. Ovaries are kind of like balls. Ovaries are kind of like balls. Did I call him clitter? I didn't mean to, but if I did, I did. Maybe it was subconscious that he's a clit.
Tell me when the fuck I said you couldn't go to somebody's live, ever.
Maybe if her mother wasn't shooting dope all day, she wouldn't have been molested.
Guarantee her daddy did things to her, or her stepdaddy did things to her, and that's why she is the way she is.
2,000 people are getting wet listening to it.
Who's putting me down as a parent, Negs? I haven't had a child die. Who's a bad parent, Negs? Get the fuck out of here, Negs. All my kids are still here. This fucking bitch is gonna regret ever mentioning my motherfucking name. I know where her husband works, I know his union, I know everything about him. Just fucking wait. Wonder what would happen if someone called the union and said that her husband raped somebody. How traumatic would that be? He'd be kicked out of the union on the spot, no questions asked. Destroying their lives, that would be fun.
Please fucking tell me, you dumb cunt. And please fucking tell me when I made this about you. You perpetual fucking lying ass victim head. Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall. The world might be better off.
So just some quick commentary here. I did a community post on this, but I wanted to go in a little bit more detail. So if you're keeping score at home, in 2025 alone, Laura, at the start of the year, back in April, threatened to call a subscriber's job at the post office and tell the post office that the subscriber was a drunk because the subscriber called her a CPS caller in, I believe, Queen Bee's chat. Well, that's factual. But even then, this is the fucking internet. You're threatening to go real life on people over shit said on the internet. Then in May, Laura told there is a creator who played clips of Laura, like compilations of all the evil things that Laura has said. Now, if you've listened to this creator, you would know that this creator is very mild-mannered, very polite. This creator has welcomed people from Laura's chat, Yarn, hey Yarn, into her chat and was very nice to her and let her defend Laura. I don't know why that subscriber is defending Laura, but this creator is so mild-mannered and so nice that she just played Laura's clips of what Laura said. Laura then told that creator back in May, quote from Laura, direct quote, "I hope your MS eats you from the inside out and you can't walk. I hope you can't walk now." Over her playing clips over what Laura said. Then in June, she had my channel struck and another channel struck for mainly playing her own words back to her. You cannot like my channel, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not doing anything egregious. I'm doing harmless parodies and playing clips of Laura. Like, that's pretty much my channel. Sure, there are people that find me funny. There are people that don't. I understand that. But I'm not lying about Laura. I'm not doxing her. I'm not encouraging that. In fact, I discourage that. But Laura is such a strong badass that she had to strike my channel and that Laura Home Depot channel and a couple of other channels for harmless clips. Then, just, I don't know, a month or so ago, Laura put Brittany J's last name, her medical records, and her city, state, and zip code all online. She called Brittany's doctor's office because Laura thought that Brittany had faked a drug test. Like, who gives a fuck if Brittany did or not? Sorry, I don't care. I mean, if you want to shit talk and say, oh, I think she faked it, whatever. But if you're going to the point, and, you know, it turns out Brittany didn't, and Laura said she would delete her channel, but, you know, when Laura called, it turns out that, yeah, they do actually handwrite their medical, their drug tests. But regardless, to call somebody's doctor's office over YouTube drama and then bother these women working at the doctor's office over YouTube drama, sit the fuck down, bitch. We also know that Laura admitted to calling Brittany's attorney, or calling an attorney that Brittany claimed. I don't know. Look, I don't follow the Brittany stuff. I'm not here to defend Brittany or to go against Brittany. I don't watch her, but I will defend her right to not be doxxed. And then a couple of days ago, Laura told, I believe it was Brittany, I'm way behind on things, but she told the creator to go take their own life. These are all things that you've done this year, Laura. This year. But you claim you've changed, and you wonder why nobody wants to be in your chat and nobody wants to be associated with you. It's because of this stuff. There's one thing to do harmless shit talk. This is the drama community. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you can't shit talk people. But you always take things too far, Laura. And every single chat or video of yours is the same, Laura. Every single, to do a parody on Laura, all you have to do is know, who she's fighting with. That's it. Is she fighting with Queen Bee? Is she fighting with Clue? Is she fighting with this person or that person? And then all you have to do, because every single one of Laura's lives is like this, why aren't you calling out this person? Please tell me why you're not calling them out. I make one mistake 4 years ago, and all we hear about is that. But are they calling anybody else out? No. You have people who've done far worse, far effing worse. They raised money for frivolous lawsuits. But nobody says anything about that. But God forbid you make one mistake, and that's all that you hear about. I mean, that's pretty much all of Laura's life. She wants to know why nobody gets called out for this, this, and this. Well, because most people that have done something wrong in the drama community, I guess, may have done, first of all, they've done 1/10 of what you did. Nobody targeted a child. But they've done one, maybe two things. I named, 6 or 7 things? Not to mention, I believe that Laura called CPS on Brittany and that she called the police on Brittany. I don't have proof of that. But I've named more things in 1 year, and I probably left things out. Named more things in 1 year that Laura has done than the 1 or 2 things that people have done in 10 years. Let's also talk about the fact that Laura always says, oh, they raised money for frivolous. I never raised money for frivolous lawsuits. Laura, let's assume that those lawsuits are frivolous. I'm saying this because I don't know. I don't fucking know anything about that stuff. But let's say that they were frivolous. Telling people, hey, I'm suing this person, please go donate to my GoFundMe. People have the choice. Nobody's forcing these people to go donate. You, on the other hand, Laura, forced CPS into MM's life. MM didn't get that choice. So what you did was far worse. It was by far worse. And it was what you made up as well. So I want to be clear. It wouldn't have been making false CPS calls is not okay, regardless. But Wendy V also said this. It would have been, I think, less extreme for people if you had said, oh, she's not feeding her kids or her house is dirty. It's still not okay. I want to throw that out there. Not okay. But it was the disgusting allegations that you made up about a minor and sexual things with a minor that really make people so furious with you. And the fact that you can't even own that and say, yeah, I did that and it was wrong. You'll say, I don't remember what it was about. Well, I know it wasn't about this, and this, but I don't remember what it was about. And Wendy V did a great job also bringing the receipts to show. So we all knew that MM never talked about Laura every day. She never went after her kids. But Wendy really did a good job showing that not only did MM not do any of that, MM never talked about Laura's business either until Laura made murder candles about people, until she made condescending cunt candles. And then it wasn't just MM. It was a lot of people. But for some reason, MM was Laura's target. And I don't understand why specifically it was MM. Because I've always said this. I mean, I've only been listening to MM for a couple of years now. But MM is pretty mild in her commentary. She's not calling people fat, ugly, lazy, stupid. She's just very mild. She's not raging out. She's coming on here, she's having a good time, and she's commentating on things. Like, it's very mild to me. So I don't understand what it was specifically about MM that made Laura want to go after her so much. And I'm sorry, you could say, well, you know, MM shouldn't have talked about her candles. First of all, there's absolutely no justification for making false CPS calls. But I also believe that if you've made murder candles about people, because this was my understanding of it, and Wendy V proved this. MM had never talked about Laura until Laura's business, until the murder candles came out. And that was when MM went hard after her business, which MM has the right to do, by the way. This is stuff that Laura's put out on this wasn't something where MM found out her job and no, Laura put these out, but you don't get moral high ground when you've made murder candles about people. When you've weaponized your business or your job to go after people, you don't get a moral high ground on that. I think MM was very mild, actually, compared to how I would have been if somebody made a murder candle about me. I would have been going after you. I would have been live 5 hours a day, every day. So I don't want to hear from, oh, she went after my business. No, you used your business to go after people first, Laura. That's a fact.